Welcome to Laramie, Wyoming, and one of the highest elevations you will find in all of college football. And it is home to the Wyoming Cowboys, and they have a taste for the spicy brown mustard. Today, these two teams square off in what should be an exciting Mountain West showdown. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Air Force Falcons, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Wyoming Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pop. And the Falcons will kick it away to start us off. And here's the return. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. So the Wyoming Cowboys offense is going to be backed up thanks to that lackluster return. And here he comes. This offense is built completely around the talents of this running back, a rare commodity in today's game, and all eyes are on it.
And the defense knows it too. You know every single snap, this defense is going to be keying on this running back, knowing that he is the key to the offense's success.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. He'll pull it on the read. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wide receiver now comes in motion. The run from the shotgun. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. He breaks a tackle. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down. The Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. They'll try the run. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. And they got him for the sack. On that play-action fake, the action was the quarterback got clobbered after he faked the handoff.
Yeah, it definitely didn't work. The fake is supposed to be the most important part of that, to try to get the guys to suck up just for a second. But you could tell the offensive line, they weren't able to hold their blocks. Defense got to him and got the sack.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Looking for a man. It's Svoboda. And that one's too high and too wide, out of bounds and incomplete. And the Cowboys decide to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. So Air Force's offense will get the ball for the 1st time. 1st down for this offense. Off the RPO, complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. 2nd down coming up. Trying play action. He finds a dead spot in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. He's got it on the right. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Wide out in motion. Unloads quickly. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Falcons will punt it away on 4th down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. On the return, it's King. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Off the play fake on first down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
If a free safety comes blitzing, you've got to throw a slant behind it to the receiver. So that time, the quarterback and receiver, they may not have been on the same page.
That first down was rather unproductive. Let's see what they've got on second down from the 16. The give to the back. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Getting some heat. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And they didn't have to blitz. They brought in the dime package, more speed on the field so we can cover in the back end and then let the D-line do what great D-line do.
The Cowboys will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Not much room, and it's blocked. Touchdown, Falcons. And they jump on top.
And you got to get penetration right away on these punt blocks. They get penetration, get in the backfield, get right in the punter's lap, get their hands on it, and then guess what? Now it's a live football. They scoop it up. They take it all the way back to the house.
On to attempt the try. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. You don't see this all the time, but when you do, it is such a momentum swing to block, punt, scoop, and score for a touchdown. What a job by the special teams. And the returner will be brought down. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Wide receiver coming across in motion. From the gun to give, looking for room. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Scanning the field, it's Svoboda. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Leaves it with the running back. Sweet cut there. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. And the Cowboys have their offense in high gear. Pulls it and fires to the left.
Early in the game, as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Hard work pays off, guys. These offenses work so hard week in, week out, working on those critical down and distances, 3rd downs. And having that conversion this early in the game, that's got to feel good for this offense.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Scott. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. That's the end of the quarter. Air Force has the lead here. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. He's got the tight end. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They relentlessly move forward. Now it's getting down to cases. 3rd and goal. Into the end zone, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cowboys! Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT. And it's perfect. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Penn State is down, but don't rule out some late-game magic. With that offense and the kid on D, who's the latest stud at linebacker, anything is possible. They're trailing by just 4 to Illinois.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. That's caught. It's Harris.
He'll circle back. If anything big happens, you need to know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, come away with the sack.
You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Wants to throw. It's Busha. He looks that one in nicely. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. And the Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw. Gets it out quickly. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Latham. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Picked up some yards on the last completion, but it's 3rd down. Now they'll run the draw. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Latham. And that play just looked to be a mess from the snap, and he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. The give. Just a 1-yard gain leaves them with 3rd and 9. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. They're bringing heat. And the defense gets to the quarterback. The number 1 job is to protect their quarterback, and they did not.
They did not. But my number 1 job as a defensive lineman is to attack your quarterback and get him on the ground just like this, get in the sack, rattle this guy as much as you can, as many hits as possible on these quarterbacks.
The Falcons will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
They'll try to get the first through the air. Complete. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Back to pass, it's Svoboda. Trying to get to him. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Third down coming up after the completion. They keep attacking through the air. It's complete. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Ooh, and that's a nice sigh of relief for the defense too, right? There was a broken tackle. The guy made it look like he was going to pick up the first, but because of great effort defensively, they were able to get the stop, and now they're setting up fourth down.
The Cowboys will call on their punt team. Now, don't forget, and I'm sure he hasn't, he had one blocked earlier. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. I can't think of anything that frustrates an offensive coordinator more than holding the ball a long time and having no points to show for it, David.
And Reese, first downs, yards, that's not even what they look at anymore. Yards don't really matter. You got to execute in those critical areas on the field and get points on the board.
Yeah, it was mental errors on that last drive, too, that led to negative plays. They got...
Can anyone catch him? And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. Back to the ground game on the left. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He makes the connection. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
That makes the score Air Force 10, Wyoming 7.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone, it's King. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. He'll start this drive firing. Got a man, it's Brown. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Quick tempo, no huddle offense, 2nd down, clock's running. He's looking to throw. It's complete. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Going up top on 1st down. Going for the big play. Brings it down on the right side. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big game. It makes life really easy on me on second down.
Now down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. To throw, it's Svoboda. He's got it on the move. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Mustard and Brown.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They'll try to add another.
On for the extra point.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Carl. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quick that you can go to.
On the run, it's Harris. Shakes off the tackler. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Falcons will line up to punt it away. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. First down here for the offense. With jet sweep pass. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold it.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They'll give it to the back. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Here comes the offense on second down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, who's got a better seat there today in Laramie than you do? And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker, and then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this second half without someone attached to his hip. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the highest elevation in all of college football, War Memorial Stadium.
On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Here on third down. Looking downfield, it's Busha. Fires to the middle. Complete to the right. Got a lot of running room. At the 20. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. On the move, it's Harris. Not a lot of room down here. He's able to pick up 2. It's down at the 12. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Give to the single back. Able to pick up a couple before he's knocked down. They mark it at the 10. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Defensive linemen live to get after the quarterback, to get sacks, to get by those big hot mollies up front on the offensive line and say, you taste dirt.
Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. It is good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Kansas State has just had no answer to the ferocious tail kicking they're taking today. And if you thought this coach was colorful before, wait till his postgame. They're trailing by 34 to Oklahoma State. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Trying to start the drive with a pass. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. After missing the connection last time, it's 2nd and 10 from the 22. Dropping back, it's Svoboda. Pressure coming. Finds his tight end. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. To the ground to try to move the chains. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Finds the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. They'll keep it on the ground. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. And the Cowboys are on the move. Motion from the offense. Right back to the well. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it from the gun. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the chains for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Oh, it's a reverse. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. A play-action fake seems simple, but there are some intricacies for the quarterback.
Reese, you're right. The danger for a quarterback in play action is that you're turning your back to the defense when you're trying to execute the play fake to the running back. So you have no idea what's happening behind you, and you have no presence for where that rush is coming from. All of a sudden, you whip your head back around, and oftentimes it's too late. You saw that right there.
It is true as he puts 3 on the board.
Wyoming, 17, Air Force, 13.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Inside 4 minutes to play here in the third. Power football with the run. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Busha. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And he goes down after making the grab. Picks up a few, but still short of the first down. Bully ball on 3rd and short. And there were some collisions in there. The D finally stops him short of the marker. The Falcons will punt this one away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Running it back, it's King. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Got his man quickly. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Quarterback on the keeper. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. The Cowboys line up to punt it away. And don't forget, he did have one blocked earlier. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Fast motion from the offense. Makes the grab on the left. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a 1st down. To the air, it's Busha. Looking left. He's got an open man. He's loose. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Air Force. They move on top here in the 4th.
Yeah, and a nice job in the 4th quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
This one's big to make sure they can't beat you with a field goal. And he knocks it through, and the lead is a field goal here in the 4th quarter. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
20, Wyoming, 17.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. They'll go to the ground. Fights off a defender. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. From the gun, running back on the move. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. He's got it up to 25. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. And the Cowboys are on the move. It's a reverse. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12. Wide receiver shows motion. Now the play fake. Just so smooth along the sideline to drag that toe and get the completion. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Fires to the big fella.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Splits the uprights right down the middle. And here in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. UAB is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Roddy White should never be counted out of any game. They're trailing by just 4 to Navy. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Pulls and fires complete. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Now on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Makes his connection.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
And the Falcons will have it 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Busha. Fires to the right. It's caught downfield. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Well, when you're running the crow route against zone coverage as a QB, you know you've got to get the receiver the ball quickly. This quarterback has a cannon for an arm. He showed you on that last throw, and the offense picks up the first down.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Wide out in motion. On the ground, it's Harris. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. They feed him again. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. The Falcons are in the red zone. Wide receiver coming across in motion. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The clock has stopped as we have reached the 2-minute warning here in the ball game. They go to the ground. Touchdown Falcons! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
Man, and how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
Now for the extra point try late in the game. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. The kickoff unit about to go to work.
27, Wyoming, 20.
He'll bring it out. It's Kane. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Pulls it in, and they pick up just a few on that completion. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Finds his man down the middle. Tackled after picking up the first down. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the Brain Trust will go to work. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. Looking to throw it again. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. Quickly out to the tight end. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
And that's a first down.
Looking to throw, it's Svoboda. They're working that left side. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Third and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. Looking to throw for it. Got his man. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Unloads it left. He makes a catch. Touchdown, Wyoming! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
What a massive play by this offense. Man, you needed it. Great execution. Now kick the extra point, tie this football game up late, or you go for two. You go for the win. You try to take the lead. That is a you decision.
This is supposed to be the easiest play in football, except when there's this much pressure. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the fourth quarter.
Number 46, set to kick it off.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. This one is about finding the balance between being aggressive and not being reckless, Jesse.
The only way this thing works, though, if they're going to be aggressive, this offensive line has got to be able to hold up here for this QB.
Yeah, because you need to take shots beyond the sticks so the clock will stop. You can save every second you have.
Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, Dave.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. To the air, it's Busha. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They'll line up for a second down play. The play action fake. A shot toward the end zone. If he runs this back, this game's over. And the takeaway is the exclamation point, the game saver for the win.
That's a throw the quarterback would love to have back. You're obviously down here in the red zone. It's overtime. The windows are going to be small. He just got a bit too aggressive with his decision-making. The defense makes him pay, and now they're giving it back to their offense with a chance to kick a field goal here and win.
And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the offense. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got his man to the left. He got it in. A walk-off touchdown in overtime. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.